Thank you again, and I want to make a few announcements before we head into the second half of the program. And one of the things I wanted to mention is this Monday is a very special day for a couple reasons. One of the reasons Monday is a very special day is because it's the home opener of the world champion Chicago Cubs. And it obviously hasn't been a long time we've been able to say world champion, so we need to say it as often as we can. They open at home at Wrigley on Monday. That's a wonderful day. But before that, if you're looking for something to do before you head up to that game, at noon in this very building, that wonderful organ is going to come to life, and it'll be the third in the series, the Ovid Young Memorial Organ Recital Concert Series. The third concert is Monday from noon to 12:50 right here in this building. Admission is free, so you can come to a wonderful concert, hear that lovely organ, and then go and cheer the Cubs on to victory. So that's Monday. I also want to mention tonight we have some special guests with us, the Dennis Smith Legacy Scholarship recipients. A group of them are here tonight. Let's give them a round of applause. Those that are here, please wave so we can acknowledge you. We're delighted to have you with us. Some of you last Saturday night might have been at a very fun event, and that is the annual cabaret that the Women's Board of the orchestra puts together every year. They do a wonderful job. They're really a strong fundraising arm for the KVSO. They do a wonderful job. Let's give a big round of applause to the Women's Board for all the work they do for the symphony. And I mentioned at the start of the concert, next year is a very special year for us. It'll be the 50th year of the KVSO, and planning has already begun on a number of wonderful things that are going to happen next season. And the kickoff to that season will be July 4th, which is always a fun concert out on the grounds of KCC. And we've already today made sure that it'll be 75 and sunny that day. So you know it's going to be a beautiful day to be out by the river on July 4th, kicking off the KVSO's 50th season. And that's worth a round of applause, isn't it? I believe it is. The other thing about that I'll mention is that the board has a renewed sense of excitement and enthusiasm about the symphony as we head into our 50th year. And that's going to manifest itself in more aggressive fundraising efforts than we've seen in the past, more sponsorship. We have a very loyal group of patrons, which we love, but we want to have a larger group of loyal patrons. And next year, it's going to be our effort to see that that happens, to ensure that as we celebrate our 50th, there are 50 more and even more years beyond that of the Kankakee Valley Symphony Orchestra. So be in tune to that. And if I've been so inspiring in my words, you can actually go tonight when you get home to kvso.org and make a donation through our website. So we'll look forward to that. I'm going to get up tomorrow morning and see how effective I've been in my motivational talk tonight to see how many donations we've had. So we hope that you do that. And now it's time for more music, so I will turn it back over to the orchestra. Thank you all very much.
Seems to be a year for anniversaries. 1517. Martin Luther King tacked up. No, oh gosh. You know who. Tacked up his 50, what was it, 57? 59? 95. Holy crow, it's multiplied over the years, Shari. Complaint. Shari's our official Lutheran in the orchestra. Tacked up the complaints against the Catholic Church. It was actually October 31st. My wife said, "Are you sure that sounds like Halloween?" But that's the date. And for 10 years in Europe, they've been celebrating getting ready for this big event. Well, exactly 300 years later, Mendelssohn, who was Jewish and wanted to get a commission to earn a commission in order to play his work. So he wrote a work using the themes that were used in the early singing Lutheran Church. You can't miss it when we get to the last movement. You'll hear Katie Benson play the Mighty Fortress, the An Festberg theme right away. This was Mendelssohn's opportunity to try to get more money. He didn't convert. He was still Jewish to the end, but it was his effort to get a job. He didn't need it. His grandfather's was a very wealthy banker, and in fact, when he was young, once a month, his grandparents would hire an orchestra to come on a Sunday afternoon and play his works. What a great opportunity for a composer. So this is Symphony Number 5, subtitled The Reformation Symphony.
Thank you.